Hi, everybody. Happy Wednesday. I wanted to talk today about self awareness. Okay. And the reason that this is coming up for me is because this new job, um, as most of you are aware by now, if you follow my videos, I've moved to Tennessee and I have a new job, and it's great, and everything's going wonderful, and I love it. The transition for me working from home after so many years to an office setting has been interesting. So, and I wanted to share that with you guys because it's very good, but also you don't want to overdo it when you're being self-aware. But having the ability to take little mental notes of things you might be doing that other people are noticing, and maybe they're just uncomfortable saying something to you, right? So, for example, I have noticed that I talk a lot to myself because, again, I worked from home for 7 years. So I was able to, kind of, when I'm going through things, I can go line by line. And if I don't understand something, I can talk it out to myself in like a normal voice and just be like, okay, well, I don't understand this. And I would read the line over and over and over again until I got it. And I would do it out loud. And it's like, now, okay, I'm sharing an office with someone. And, she's probably trying to focus. And again, it's not something that I'm used to, but here I am just throwing myself into this new atmosphere. So there's that I've noticed. I've also noticed that I talk very loudly. I've always known that about myself, but throughout the years, I thought I had gotten better at that. But being in this small office and then hearing how my colleagues conversate with each other, and then when I come in, it's like, wow, So I'm very animated, I'm very loud, I'm very so I'm working on that. So those two things I also noticed because, and I was thinking about this one really hard, I have always had something in the background whenever I worked from home, whether it was music or the TV or something like that. I've always had something on in the background. This office is so quiet when everyone is working. All you can hear is keyboard. That's it. And it's like, it's nice and it's fine, and I'm doing my work and I'm getting stuff done. But by habit, I start humming. And I hum loud because I could when I was working from home by myself, So I noticed that. So yeah, these are just some things that, because I made a mental note to myself when I first started going back to an office setting to make sure that I am being aware and noticing my habits and things that I should be working on. Because I'm the new girl, right? I'm also human resources manager. It's unlikely that my colleagues are going to come to me and say, hey, just so you know, I have an issue with you humming. Or can you please not talk to yourself so loud? Or if you need to talk to yourself, do it in your head. Or, you know what I mean? Or, hey, you're being too loud when you're talking in conversation. Can you quiet it down? Like, it's unlikely that they're going to do that because it may be uncomfortable for them. And they don't know how I'm going to take that, you know? So it's my duty and my responsibility to be self-aware of those things and respectful of those things and make that conscious effort to do better. So now that I've had a good solid almost 2 months in my job, I wanted to give it a couple good months before I actually start going to my colleagues that I work closely with and ask them, hey, I've noticed this about me. Is there anything that you'd like to add in? Because I want to be the best colleague that I can be. I don't want you to be like that at your desk, when when I'm saying something or I'm doing something, it's important to me. It's really important to me that, and especially as HR, that I become a person that is approachable, whether it's in regards to myself or someone else. So I just wanted to share that with you to make sure that, just have some self-awareness, own it. And if somebody does bring it to your attention, don't get offended. Okay? Just don't. Don't be that person. Sit there and ask, and if you don't understand what they're saying and you don't see it, ask more questions. Can you give me an example? Can you tell me, I'm not saying that what you're saying is not true, but can you give me an example of one time when I did that? Or what was it that I said? Or, I'm sorry you feel that way. I would like to do better. Can you help me by explaining so that I understand what exactly it is that I need to work on? And anything like that, but don't be like, really? You want to tell me about me? Let me tell you about you, right? We're not playing that game, okay? So anyways, have a wonderful rest of your evening, and I will see you all in a couple weeks. Ciao.